What is going on, legends? Let's get it. How the bloody hell are we? I have been itching for this. Itching. I'm cracking a beer. It's holidays. It's our pre-New Year's Eve stream party. How are we, lads? It feels like it's been a minute, let me tell you. 18 days to be exact. 18 days. But it's gonna be a goodie. We've got some bloody legends in the chat. Shout out to Taylor Bennett for the follow. Appreciate the follow, legend. His first break tonight, lads. So make sure you make him feel welcome in the chat. Let him know what we're all about here at Only Cards Breaks. We are in for a massive one. We've got Unlikely Winner in the chat. Yo, how are we? What's going on, legend? Jacko's in the chat. Let's go. Reggie's here as well. What's good, Keegs? Sailor Jerry's back. How's it going, legend? Hope you had a good Chrissy. Yeah, mate. Had an unreal Chrissy. Really good one. Hope you guys had a good one as well. Very special one for me this year. It was my first Christmas with my daughter. She's just about to turn 1 years old, next month. So our first Christmas together, which was unreal. It was special. So I hope everyone else had a really good Christmas and a Happy New Year. We're going to send out this year the only way we know how, and that's breaking some cards, breaking some boxes, ripping some packs. We're going to send it out with a bang, let me tell you. Reggie says, so keen for this, you bloody legend, mate. No one's more keen than me. I've been looking at these boxes for the last 2 weeks now. The massive shout out to you guys as well, you legends. We had a bit of a record on how quickly this break sold out. We put it up a bit early, obviously. Just we knew when we were going to break it. We said we are going to break it the day before New Year's Eve, and we sold out 5 days prior. So massive shout out to you guys. I've just been sitting here looking at them, waiting. I can't bloody wait to get this underway. We are in for a big one. Let's bloody go. Tay Bennett's in the chat. Here he is, first time in the chat. Make him feel welcome, legends. Let's go, Taylor. Thanks for tuning in, mate. Thanks for buying a couple of spots in the break. Love to have you around. Hope to see you back again. I hope you enjoy the content. We're in for a big one, mate. We're in for a big one. Oh, and week 17 of the NFL, lads. In only, 3 days' time? 4 days' time. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, 3 days' time. The season is heating up. It's I don't think there's a clear-cut winner at this stage. Green Bay is playing really well, but other than that, there's a lot of even playing field out there. 34321 has just resubscribed for another month at tier 1. You're a bloody legend, 30. Appreciate the support, brother. You're an absolute superstar. But yeah, it's massive one, big week. There's it's a lot up for grabs this week. There's a lot of moving parts. I don't think anyone's really solidified the AFC or the NFC yet. So it's a lot at stake, and especially with the COVID running rampant at the moment, there's a lot on the line with a lot of players out at the moment. I think I saw a statistic. They had something like 277 cases last year of COVID throughout the NFL, and then I think one day alone last week they had 470 odd on one day. So crazy times over there. Hopefully we still get some good football on Monday. Almo's in the chat. Love to see you, Almo. Thanks for tuning in, brother. Got a new breaker with us tonight also, Tommy. What's the record for youngest Only Cards fan? I don't know the record, mate. I don't know. It depends on how young they are. I dare say it's a record breaker. Let me know how young. Definitely a record breaker in the chat, mate. If it's what I think it is, a massive congratulations will be in order if it is what I think it is. But let me know in the chat first. I don't want to jump the gun there. But yeah. I'll get to my picks when we get to the draft because I don't want to hold up too much time. As we all know, the draft can take 20-25 minutes odd for us to get through. So I'll go through my picks for the week, as always, when we go through the draft. we are sitting at 48 hours. Mate, that is fresh. Well fresh. Congratulations, mate, to you and Natasha. That's awesome. And to Jackson as well, being a big brother now. Congratulations, guys. That's awesome news. Show some love to Elmo in the chat, guys, who's just had his second baby 48 hours ago. Show some love to him in the chat. What a bloody legend. Congratulations. What a nice Christmas gift for the two of you. I hope both baby and mum are doing well. That's awesome news. Awesome news. Sailor Jerry picking for Matt Bateman tonight. He's running late. Mate, no dramas at all. No dramas at all. Easy done. Easy done. All right. I think without further ado, we will get stuck in and get this draft underway. I have the lists locked and loaded. So I will just quickly run through for anyone that is new to the stream or new to the breaks, how this will run real quick. Everything's run on random.org. We will roll the dice, 2 dice. The amount that's shown on the dice is how many times we'll randomize the original list. The original list is what number spot you bought. That will give us our draft order. Our draft order, we will then go through the draft, going down that list, selecting teams until there are none left. If you are not here and you haven't organized anything with me prior and you aren't here in the chat to pick your team, you'll go to the bottom of the list and be randomized one of the last teams off the bat to keep it fair for everyone, unless you've organized something with me prior. So, all the congrats in the chat to Elmo. Well done. It is a amazing time. Amazing time. All right, we will get this draft underway. And we'll get it cracking. So, I'm going to flick you over to the computer screen as always, guys, so you won't see this ugly mug for at least another 20 minutes or so. But I hope you've all got a drink in hand. First of all, cheers to Elmo and Natasha. If you don't have a drink, go get one. If you're too young to drink, grab yourself a soda. And we're going to get this thing underway. All right, I'm going to flip you over to the computer screen and we'll get this underway. Let's go. Alrighty, legends. We're going to roll the 2 dice. Has to be more than 3 on the dice, and that's how many times we're going to randomize the list. It is 3. Has to be more than 3, so we'll roll again. 1 and 3 is 4. We're keeping it short and sweet tonight. All right, here is our list. We have Natasha in spot number 1 there, and Chris in spot number 32. So this is the original list, guys. We're going to randomize it 4 times, and that is our draft order. Good luck to everyone. I hope you pull a good spot in the draft. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, and lucky last. Good luck to everyone. 4 times there, and look at that for a bit of luck. Natasha with original spot 1 with spot number 1. How's that for a bit of congratulations to you and Chris? Going down the list there is where we're at. Alrighty. I'll leave that up there. So without further ado, I dare say Chris is probably going to be picking for Natasha tonight as well, which is perfectly fine. We will get this draft underway. And with spot number 1, we have Natasha. So we do allow 30 seconds for each pick, and I'll allow an extra 10 seconds for lag, just because some people get the stream about 10 seconds after I'm talking. So without further ado, Natasha, you are on the clock. Who do you want to take with your first selection in the draft? Tash is here, and she's in there with the Chargers. So here is our list. Nice and easy, keeping it up the top for me. The Los Angeles Chargers are off the board. Alrighty. We're moving through. Jared Corvar, you are on the clock, legend. Jared, if you're in the chat, you are on the clock. Tash is pumped. Shout out to you, Tash. Shout out to you, Tash. Congratulations. Sailor Jerry says, Pats, please. Jared is in there with the Pats nice and early. They have been the crowd favorite of late. That was original spot 26. New England Patriots. We're moving along. Cammy Payne, legend. You are on the clock, Cammy Payne. Still have pretty well the full board ahead of us. Hopefully Cammy is here. It would be a shame to lose spot number 3 in the draft. And then after Cameron, we have Jared again. How's that? 2 in the top 4 for Jared tonight. What a pull. And then we have Elmo and then Cammy Payne again. It's not looking like Cammy's here. So we are going to have to move along here. Alrighty. Jared, you're back on the clock, Jared. Who do you want with pick number 3? Mai's in the chat. Here to support the gang. Appreciate it, Mai. Bengals for Cam. Appreciate it, unlikely winner. Appreciate that. All right, so we can get Cammy's pick in there. Legend. So Cammy's pick was originally 22. Cincinnati Bengals. And then for all sweet. And now for Jared Cavor, he wanted the Steelers anyway. So we are all good. And that was original spot 18. Pittsburgh Steelers and the Bengals are off the board, sorry. Alrighty. We're moving on, which brings us to Elmo. Elmo, you are on the board. Who do you want to select, legend? Original spot 25 for this one. And I'll get up the week 17 schedule. He's in there with the Packers. I could have written that in myself, but I thought I'd just wait and double check. Alrighty, the Green Bay Packers are off the board, and we're moving on, which brings us to Cammy Payne again. So if you can chuck Cammy's selection in there for me, that would be awesome. Pretty well a full board still there. And after Cameron, we have Taylor with his first selection in his first break with us after Cameron. We're not looking. He's in here. He is here. Pretty well full board, Cammy. Pretty well full board. Pretty well the full board is here. Everyone but the Bengals are gone, Packers are gone, Chargers are gone, Patriots and Steelers have already been taken. So you've pretty well got a full board other than those couple of teams, mate. Got the beats cranking tonight. I've got the schedule loaded, so after this pick, I'll run through a couple. Who do you want, Cammy? Oh, he's getting done with the ads. I apologize, mate. The ads get you. So you got the Bengals, Packers, Chargers, Patriots, and Steelers have already been taken. He's in there with the Niners. All right, easy done. Easy done. He's in there with the San Francisco 49ers. And that was original spot 6. San Francisco 49ers. And Taylor's in there with his pick. He's in there with the Jags. Not a bad team to take at all. Trevor Lawrence hunting. Jacksonville Jaguars are off the board as well. Alrighty. Moving on. Keegan Isbester. You are on the board, Keegs. You're on the board. There is what's available. We've got Atlanta up the top there and Washington football team down the bottom there as well. Alrighty. So, Monday morning, we have the Eagles and the Washington football team. I think the Eagles are in a little bit better form than the Washington football team. I think Taylor Heineke is back playing, but I'm going to take the Eagles on that one. They have a lot more to play for at the moment. He's in there with the Chicago Bears for original spot 16. Alrighty. Brings us back to Chris. Chris, you are back on the clock, Almo. Back on the clock, mate. Who do you want to select? Game number 2, we have the Rams and the Ravens. I think the Ravens are just decimated with injury and COVID, and they're pretty much fielding a practice squad team at the moment. I think the Rams are going to win that. We have the Bucks and the Jets. I think that should be a fairly easy win for the Bucks. The Jets did get a win last week, but I think the Bucks are going to get it done. He's in there with the Kansas City Chiefs. Almo, original spot 31, which brings us to Luke Ferdinand's 30. You are on the clock, legend. He's in there with the Bucks. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are off the board. Alrighty. Sheesh. Alrighty. Almo, you're back on the clock again, Almo, with another selection, mate. Who do we want here? Who are we thinking? Alrighty. We have the Dolphins and the Titans. The Dolphins are on a 7-game win streak. The only team in NFL history to lose 7 straight games and then win 7 straight games. I'm taking the Titans. I'm taking the Titans on this one. I think the Dolphins' schedule definitely played into a factor into winning 7 straight games. I'm taking the Titans. We have the Jags and the Patriots in New England. I think that should be a fair blowout for Mac Jones and the Pats. Give us the Cowboys, mate, and I'll give them to Jonesy. All right, easy done. Easy done. Dallas Cowboys for spot 14, and then I can do that swap for you guys later. Dallas Cowboys are off the board. All right, we're moving on. Keegan, you are back on the clock, Keegan. Who are we thinking, legend? There is the board. Washington football team down the bottom there as well, with the Cardinals up the top. We have the Raiders and the Colts. The Raiders somehow sitting at 8-7 still. Colts at 9-6. It's in Indianapolis. Colts are playing to win their division. I'm taking the Colts on this one. Blazy just resubscribed for another 5 months. Are you kidding? At tier 1. Let's bloody go, legend. Appreciate the love, brother. Shout out to Bladesy in the chat. Subbing to the crew for 5 more months. That was original spot 21. Let's go. Dr. Buddha's in the chat. Let's bloody go, Dr. Buddha. Thanks for tuning in. Alrighty, where are we up to? Spot 13, Jared Corvar. You are back on the clock again, Jared, with another pick. Here is the board. Still some very good teams on the board sitting there. Alrighty, we've got the Chiefs and the Bengals, or I'm going to come back to that one. We've got Bills, Falcons. I think the Bills should win that. Texans and 49ers. I'm actually going to take the Texans on this. I actually think the Texans are going to get it done against the 49ers. Trey Lance is playing. It's in San Francisco, but somehow I think Texans get it done. They've found a little bit of form. I don't know how. Broncos, Chargers. It's in LA. I'm taking the Chargers. I'm bounce back game for Justin Herbert. Saints and the Panthers. I'd love to be able to pick the Panthers here, but I just don't know what's going to happen with the Saints QB situation. This could be Cam Newton's final game. Oh, I'm taking the Panthers against the Saints. I'm doing it. I'm taking the Panthers. Give me the Bills, and I'm going to give them to Matt Bateman. All right, easy done, mate. Bills for Jared Corvar in spot original 11. Buffalo Bills are off the board. All right, we're moving on. We're getting through it. We're nearly there, sort of. Mitchell Reginado, you are on the clock, Mitchell. You are on the clock. Here is the board. Alrighty, where was I? Lions and Seahawks. He's in there with the Dolphins. The Miami Dolphins are off the board for Mitchell. Original spot 10. Miami Dolphins. All right, we're moving on. Brings us Matthew Jones. You are on the clock, Matty. What are we thinking here? And we've also got Tennessee Titans and the Washington football team down the bottom there. Lions, Seahawks. I think the Seahawks should win this. It's in Seattle. After last week's terrible last drive loss to the Bears, I think the Seahawks should get it done against the Lions. Although for some reason the Lions have started to just click a little bit better and they're at least competitive in their game. So who knows what's going to happen there. Cardinals, Cowboys. That is a game and a half to be watching Monday morning. NFC battle. I'm taking Dallas on this. I hate to say it. I'm taking Dallas against the Cardinals. I think they're the more informed team. It's in Dallas as well. We've got the Vikings and the Packers. I'm taking the Packers. Packers are playing far too well. Excuse me. And we've got the Browns and the Steelers. Are you here, Matty Jones? You're on the clock, legend. If he's not here, Elmo might be able to pick for him. Bladesy has just gifted a tier 1 sub to Unlikely Winner. They've gifted 7 subs to the channel in total. You're a bloody legend, Bladesy. I'm sure he's absolutely chuffed with that. Appreciate the love, mate. Absolute legend. Stop it! Dr. Buddha is gifting a tier 1 sub to the community. That's gone to Tash. What a gift to Tash on a very, very special week for her and Elmo. Tash is now a member to the channel. Almo says he'll take the Ravens. Apparently, he's stuck in a Halo game. All right. The Baltimore Ravens are off the board, which was original spot 13. Baltimore Ravens. All right, we're moving on. We're getting through it. We're nearly there. Kobe Campbell. Kobe, if you're in here, legend, you are on the clock, Kobe. You are on the clock, and that will mark us at halfway after this pick. We are getting there. We're getting through it. Let's go, Dr. Buddha. Tash says cheers. Thanks, bro. Bladesy says Philly all day, baby. Kobe's in there with the Jets. How are the Jets still even on the board at this point? The halfway pick and the Jets are still on the board. What a pick for Kobe. Alrighty. New York Jets are gone. All right, and we're moving on. Tash, you are back on the clock, Tash. Who are we thinking here? Here is the remaining teams. Nearly through the picks here. We got 2 more to go, or 3 more to go, sorry. She's going to take the Rams, the Los Angeles Rams. Off the board there. That was original spot 7. Rams are gone. Alrighty. Jack Anchor, you are on the board, Jackie. Who are we thinking here? His first pick for the night. He's in there with the Saints. Easy done, legend. That was original spot 4. I got you. New Orleans Saints. Alrighty, we're getting through them quick now. Jackson Aylmer, you are on the clock, Jackson. Who are we thinking here, Jackson? Let me know. We got the Cardinals still up the top there as well, and the Washington football team hiding down the bottom there as well. Atlanta Falcons, Carolina Panthers, Cleveland Browns, Broncos, Lions, Texans, Colts, Raiders, Vikings, Giants, Seahawks, Titans, and the Washington football team down there. We've got the Browns, Steelers. I'm taking the Steelers on that. I think they're going to have a bounce back game after last week. Got quite demolished. I think the Steelers are going to get the job done against the depleted Browns. They're missing half their team with COVID at the moment as well. Jacko's in there with the Lions. Easy, mate. Detroit Lions are off the board, sorry. And that was original spot 2 for Jackson. Detroit Lions are gone. All right, we're moving on. Chris, Almo, you're back on the clock, Almo. Who are we thinking here? 30. He's just gifted 100 biddies to the channel. Appreciate the love, 30. You're a bloody legend. 100 biddies for the channel. Got a level 1 hype train going. We're at 81% of the hype train. Choo, choo. Titans, thanks, mate. Easy done. Tennessee Titans are off the board. That was Almo's original spot 32, down the bottom there. Tennessee Titans are gone. Which brings us to Matty Asino. Matty Asino, you are on the clock, legend. If you're in the chat, hopefully you are. These are the remaining teams. We've got the Washington football team hiding down the bottom there as well. Don't forget. Barra Bandit has gifted a tier 1 sub to Almo. It's their first gift to the channel. You're a bloody legend, and we've hit our level 1 hype train. Let's bloody go. What a night. We're sending it off with a bang. Shout out to you, Barra Bandit, you bloody legend. We've got the OC Tom. Emojis in the chat. Member exclusives. Let's bloody go. Ant-Man's calling. Ant-Man's in the chat. Shout out to you, Ant-Man. Love to have you back, legend. Good to see you in the chat. You call Maddie and let me know his pick. Dr. Buddha's got the train flowing. Has the train flowing. Let's bloody go. We're sending out the year with a bang. Colts for Matty. Easy done. Colts for Matty Asino. Where is he? He's here somewhere. There he is. Colts are off the board. Missed the O there. Alrighty, we're moving on. Matthew Jones is back on the board again. Matty Jones, if he might still be in his Halo game. Tay Bennett, who's left? I'll show you, Tay. Raiders for Jonesy. I'll just get Jonesy's pick in here. The Raiders, and I'll call out to you, mate, what teams are left. So that was spot 17 there. Alrighty, Las Vegas Raiders are off the board, which brings us to Jackson Aylmer. You are back on the clock, Jackson. Who are we thinking here? I'll call out what teams are left. We've got the Arizona Cardinals, the Atlanta Falcons, Carolina Panthers, Cleveland Browns, Denver Broncos, Houston Texans, Minnesota Vikings, the New York Mighty Giants, Seattle Seahawks, and the Washington Football Team. Sorry, Tay, that's who's left, mate. I hope you could hear me. Ant-Man says, let's go. Let's bloody go, Ant-Man. Matty's setting the trend for Pats with the early pick. Yeah, last few breaks, Pats have been going pretty much pick number one. Mac Jones has that team humming. As we await Jackson's pick, after Jackson, we have Matty Bateman. He's in there with the Seahawks. Easy done, legend. Seattle Seahawks are off the board. He's stealing Mum's team. Alrighty, we're moving on, which brings us back to Jack Anchor again. Jackie boy, you're on the clock again, Jack. Who are we thinking here? There is the Washington Football Team hiding down there as well. Cardinals up the top, Falcons, Panthers, Browns, Broncos, Texans, Vikings, Giants, and the Football Team. He's in there with the Carolina Panthers. Easy done. Carolina Panthers are off the board. We're moving on. Matt Bateman is on the clock. Matty Bateman. I know someone was picking for Matty earlier. In there with the Texans. Easy done. Houston Texans. With the Texans there. Alrighty. Jaden Reginado. Jaden, you are on the clock, Jaden. If you're still in here, legend. Here are the remaining teams. Falcons, please. Easy done, mate. Atlanta Falcons for Jaden's original spot 12. Atlanta Falcons are off the board. All right, we're getting through it. We're nearly there, legends. Taylor, you are back on the clock, Taylor. Who are we thinking here? We've got the Cardinals, Browns, Broncos. Texans are gone. The Vikings, Giants, and the Washington football team. We got the choo-choo flowing for the boys in the chat. So far, we haven't had one missed pick in the break. How bloody good. How bloody good. He's in there with the Denver Broncos. Easy done, mate. Denver Broncos are off the board. That was original 27. Denver Broncos are gone. All right, we're moving on. We're nearly there. Jacob Union, you're on the clock, Jacob. Shout out your team, legend. We've got the Cardinals, Browns, Vikings, Giants, and football team. Tay says, Javonte, sir, I will work some magic for you. As we await Jacob's pick, hopefully he's here because we're almost through. After Jacob, we have Matthew Jones again. Only a few selections to go, and we are into the fun stuff. Ripping cards, doing what we do best. When's my last pick? Taylor, you have pick number 30, which is in 2 picks time. 2 picks time. Not long to go. It doesn't look like Jacob's in here. So we're going to have to move on. Alrighty, Matthew Jones, you are on the clock, Matty Jones. After Matthew Jones, it's Taylor. Then we got Matthew Jones again, and then Jaden with the final pick of the draft. So Jacob wasn't here. I spoke too soon. We do have one missing. I still had 2 picks left for this week's games. Apologies, I got distracted. We got the Chiefs and the Bengals. I think this is in Cincinnati. Correct me if I'm wrong. Cardinals for Jonesy. All right, we're in there with the Cardinals for Jonesy. Arizona Cardinals are gone, which means Taylor, you are on the clock, Taylor, which is original spot 3. Arizona Cardinals. As we await Taylor's selection, we've got the Cleveland Browns, the Vikings, the Giants, and the Washington football team. Taylor. I'm taking the Bengals for an upset here. I am. I'm taking the Bengals. They're in form after last week. They're buzzing. I think they knock off the Chiefs this week. Call me crazy. I think they're getting it done. And then the last game, as always, I'll leave my team to last. We've got the New York Giants against the Chicago Bears. And I am taking my Giants. Don't know why. Don't ask me that. I'm never going to put money on it because it's probably never going to happen. But I've got us knocking over the Bears this week to hold some good draft position with both of those picks for us next year. All right, as we await Taylor's last pick in the draft, after Taylor, we have Matthew Jones. Again, we got Jonesy's last pick in the draft. Alrighty, he's in there with the New York Giants. So Jonesy has the selection of Washington football team, Minnesota Vikings, and the Cleveland Browns. He's in there with the Minnesota Vikings. Which brings us to Jaden's very last pick in the draft. Jaden, you've got the choice of the Cleveland Browns or the Washington football team. What are we thinking here? What are we thinking? Football team. He wants the Washington football team. Which leaves the Cleveland Browns for Jacob Union, who unfortunately isn't here this evening. And that is all teams off the board, and we can get this break underway. Let's bloody go. All right. I'm going to fix my desk because it's a mess, and we should be good to rock and roll. All right. I'm going to flip yours back to the main screen. And we're back. Like we never left. Let's go. We got the draft. Draft has chimed. I've got another beer because that was thirsty work. I feel like an auctioneer talking through that sometimes. Alrighty. That's going to go there. Get these sleeves ready to go. Almo says, can you please show the list so I can send to Jonesy? Easy done. I'll flip you back to the break screen, mate. Sorry, the computer screen, and I'll have the list there for you. There is the list there. Sorry, Chris. Your name's just down the bottom there of Tennessee. It's just going to get just cut off there. But that is the list there, mate. If you want to screenshot that and send it through, I'll leave it up for a couple of ticks. I'll just finish getting these sleeves out anyway as we get ready to rock and roll. Alrighty, let me know if you need it again. Let's bloody go. Let's rip some cards. Edge Crusher says, if I get Sermon, you can keep him, Tommy. Wrong tray. Wrong tray. Not the tray he's looking for. Fix his camera I've knocked over 10,000 times tonight. Alright, there we go. We're ready to rock and roll. Are you legends ready? Give me a thumbs up in the chat so I know you guys are ready to rock and roll. All right. I think we'll start with the two blasters first. I think that makes sense. Let me know if I'm wrong with this order. Let's go blasters, XR, absolute mini helmet. Are we happy with that? Does anyone have a problem with that order? Is there anything you would rather change around? The blasters first for sure. 100%. All right. Let's dig in. I'm going to flip these over to the main screen. Let's get this underway. Good luck to everyone. I hope you all pull a card. Happy New Year. Once again, before this gets underway, just massive shout out to you legends for buying into this break. I can't do this without you. Your support means the absolute world to me. This year has been absolutely crazy, wild. I've loved every second of it. Next year is going to be bigger and better, so stay tuned, hang around. We have some massive breaks coming. We've got lots of stuff in the works. It's going to be a big one, so I hope you stick around. I hope you're enjoying the content. And as always, let's bloody go. All right. Let's rip on. Let's dig in. Off to a flying start. Alrighty. Got some new selection of cards in the background for you as well. Finally got my shipment sent over from over in the US. Which is awesome to have here finally. Alrighty. Tariq Cohen. Kenny Golladay. Marky Andrews. Jared Goff. Jamie Winston. Have a Devontae Adams. TJ Watt. Des Fitzpatrick, rated rookie. And a kid reporter. Blasters first for sure. Legend. Let's go. Thank you, Legend. Been an awesome ride. Appreciate that. I'm glad you have enjoyed it so far. As I said, onwards and upwards. Patrick Peterson. T. Higgins. Dan Marino. Odell Beckham Jr. Keelan Cole. We've got John Elway, and we have a Trey Lance out of this world for the 49ers. That is a really nice looking card. And we have a Christian Darrisaw for the Minnesota Vikings. Tommy, what's your opinion on Zach Wilson? Zachy Wilson. I think he's in a terrible situation at the moment. The same as Sam Darnold was. The Jets haven't done much better to get a better situation for the new QB, same as in 2018 when they took Sam Darnold. But they need to fix that offensive line, get Mekhi Becton healthy, get a couple more weapons on offense, and I think he'll be all right. You just got to give him time. He's a rookie. Just give him time. Tiki Barber, Curtis Samuel, Peyton Manning. We've got Christian McCaffrey, Terry Bradshaw, Aaron Rodgers, and white hot rookies, Javonte Williams for the Broncos. There's that Javonte that Taylor was asking for. And Ben Skowronek for the Rams there. Rated rookie at the back. Yeah, I think... So that's the problem. I think we've spoken about this in a previous break as well. For a lot of these QBs that go high, like Trevor Lawrence, they're going into terrible situations. That's the reason why these teams are picking high in the first place. Some teams are exceptions that trade up. But you got to give them time. You got to put the right pieces around them. Rob Gronkowski, Kenyon Drake, Jeremy Chin, Robert Woods, Foye Oluokun, Jamison Crowder, Patty Mahomes the second. We have a Jarrett Patterson rated rookie for the Washington football team. Pulled a case hit of Zach from Illusions. That's nice. Real nice, Mike. Julian Edelman, Levante David, Drew Brees, Tyler Boyd, Jerome Baker, Saquon Barkley, Marquez Valdez Scantling, And a Chuba Hubbard for Carolina Panthers, rated rookie. Stat Patty Mahomes. Kirk Cousins, Bobby Wagner, Robbie Anderson, Leonard Floyd, the GOAT, Tom Brady, Brady Favre for the Packers, and we have the rookies, Anthony Schwartz for the Cleveland Browns, and a Gregory Rousseau, rated rookie for the Buffalo Bills, defensive end out of Miami, I'm pretty sure, from memory. Tyler Lockett, Tim Patrick, Brandon Ayuki, Derwin James Jr., Christian Kirk. We have a Michael Gallup. Spin these around. Michael Gallup, Derrick Henry, and for the Minnesota Vikings, Kellen Mond, QB, rated rookie for the Vikings. Alrighty, Nick Chubb, Charles Woodson, Darius Leonard, Zeke, Joey Namath, Miles Jack, Quinnen Williams for the Jets. Red press proof there for the big defensive tackle. And we have a Chris Evans, running back for the Cincinnati Bengals. A rated rookie. Khalil Mack, Jalen Mills, Alvin Kamara, Jesse Bates III, Will Fuller, Alvin Kamara again, DJ Shark Jr., and we have a Tutu Atwell for the Los Angeles Rams. Alrighty. Josh Jacobs, Fred Warner, Russell Gage, Joey Bosa. We have a Randy Moss, Tyreek Hill, there you are, Lamar Jackson, and we have a Tommy Tremble, tight end for the Carolina Panthers. We got Kid Reporter at the back. Last pack of the first blaster. Von Miller, Jalen Hurts, AJ Green, Jonathan Taylor, Ryan Kerrigan, Minka Fitzpatrick, and we have a Joe Thomas, all-time Gridiron Kings for the Browns, and the Jeremiah Owusu Koromoa, linebacker for the Cleveland Browns, rated rookie. Alrighty, blaster number 2. Alrighty, it's an empty box. Alrighty. Let's see what Blaster 2 has in store. Melvin Gordon, Joey Montana, Chad Johnson, Zavin Howard, Brian Burns, James Conner, Baker Mayfield, and we have a Tommy Tremble, rated rookie for the Panthers again. Alrighty. John Elway, Saquon Barkley, Flippity Flip, Johnny Hecker, Michael Vick. We have a Marcus May, Big Bad Barry Sanders. We have a rookie revolution Rashad Bateman for the Ravens there. It's a lovely looking card. And we have a rated rookie of Jeremiah Owusu Karamoa. Kid Reporter at the back. Alrighty. Russell Wilson, Brandon Cooks, AJ Brown, Julio Jones, Deontay Johnson, Joey Burrow, the man himself, white hot rookies, Mac Jones for the Patriots. Kid Reporter at the back there. And a rated rookie of Gregory Rousseau. Nice hit there for the Patriots. Unlikely when it says that Bateman. Rashad Bateman. Indeed. Talks of Russell Wilson to the Giants. Joshy Allen, Cam Newton, Mike Williams, Kyler Murray, Denzel Mims, Darius Leonard, Daniel Sorensen, and a Dez Fitzpatrick rated rookie for the Tennessee Titans. There's talks of him going everywhere at the moment. The big one that I've seen pop up is the Saints, which I think are probably the most equipped team to probably take Russell Wilson. Because you got to think about what you're going to have to give up to get him as well. I think you're looking at least 3 first round picks. 2 or 3 first round picks, hands down. But he's going to want to go to, he's got a no trade clause, and the only way he's going to waive that if he goes to a team of his choosing. So a team like the Saints makes a lot of sense. They've got a good defense. They've got a good offensive line. They've got weapons. Michael Thomas will be back next year. It's the perfect situation for him. Going to the Giants, I just don't know why you'd want to go there. And that's coming from a Giants fan. We've got no offensive line. Our weapons are always hurt. I don't know why I'd want to go there. The only thing we've got going for us is the draft capital to get him in the first place. Devin Singletary, Jacoby Myers, TJ Hawkinson, Emmanuel Ogbah, Henry Ruggs III, Shaquille Griffin, and we have an elite series of Chris Johnson for the Tennessee Titans and Ashee Smith for the Carolina Panthers with our Kid Reporter at the back. Nice Mac Daddy, says Sailor Jerry. It is a nice Mac Daddy indeed. Alrighty. Whoop. 2 packs at once. Quandre Diggs, Derek Carr, Richard Sherman, Drew Brees, Tyler Boyd, Jalen Hurts, and we have a red press proof Emmanuel Ogbah for the Finns, And we have a Jarrett Patterson rated rookie for the Washington football team. I want your opinion. Who, in your opinion, was the biggest Pro Bowl snub? Chuck it in chat for me. Who do you think deserved to make the Pro Bowl but didn't this year? J.K. Dobbins, Stephon Diggs, Flippity Flip, Trey Hendrickson for the Bengals, Tua Tagovailoa. We have Travis Kelce, Zadarius Smith, Tua Tagovailoa again, and we have a Davis Mills red press proof QB there. We had a pretty phenomenal game last week. Got the Texans the win. Starting to show a bit of gut, the kid. Kobe says Burrow was a Pro Bowl snub. He's played pretty well this year. I mean, they've definitely turned that team around in not a lot, short amount of time, I should say. Deontay Johnson should have got a look in. Yeah, I feel like Patterson definitely probably should have got a shoe in this year. I mean, just what he's been able to do from the running back and wide receiver position this year and return. I think he still returns kicks as well. I mean, he's an all-timer. Anton Winfield Jr., Dalvin Cook, Michael Pittman Jr., Scary Terry, David Johnson, Chase Young, Dak Prescott, and the Christian Darrisaw for the Minnesota Vikings. Actually, that offensive tackle reminds me, Creed Humphrey was a massive Pro Bowl snub this year, and he's a rookie too. Rookie center for the Chiefs. He is unbelievable. He is really good. Really good. His PFF grade this year is in the top 5 of all offensive linemen this year. Across the board, all offensive linemen. Crazy for a rookie too. Hunter Henry, Ndamukong Suh, Sam Darnold, Kenneth Murray, Larry Fitzgerald, Aaron Rodgers, and we have a Dominators for Aaron Jones from the Green Bay Packers, and we have a Patty Surtain rated rookie there for the Broncos with our kid reporter at the back. Alrighty. We're getting through it. 2 packs to go of the last blaster, and then we're into the heavy hitters. Bradley Chubb, Nicky Bosa, Jerome Baker, Robbie Anderson, Mark Brunell for the Jags, little throwback there. Drew Brees for the Saints, James Robinson for the Jaguars, and we have another Kellen Mond for the Vikings. Alrighty, last pack. Magic for the Blasters. Alrighty. Adam Thielen, Jamal Adams, Max Crosby, T.Y. Hilton, Antonio Gibson, DK Metcalf, Jalen Smith, and we have a Chuba Hubbard for the Panthers to round out the Blasters. Alrighty. Move that to over there. Clear a little bit of space here. Alrighty. Get all those sleeved up. Top loaded up after this. Those rated rookies look identical to the first box. Just about. Almost to a T. Almost to the T. All right, we get this. Alrighty, this just isn't doing it for me tonight. Throw it back. All right, are we happy to do the XR next? Almo says, looking for a big Micah card for me before Halo finishes. Get it in there. Yes, please, says Sailor Jerry. All right, let's go. Let's get this cranking. Kaboom hunting last. I think we leave the Kaboom hunting last as well. Let's get this XR underway. Our last box of XR was absolute fire. Alrighty, there is our 2 packs there. So we have 2 autographs and 1 memorabilia card per box on average. So there'll be 1 rookie autograph jersey and there'll be 4 parallels in the box as well. We have Dalvin Cook. Pack number 1. Pack number 2. It's an empty box. Alrighty. We've got the auto in the right. Auto's on the right. RPA's on the left. Do we want to go left or right first? I'll let first one in chat to decide. Let me know. What are we going, left or right? Almo says left. We're starting off left. Alrighty, it's a thickie indeed as well. It is a thick boy. Thick indeed. That is well thick. 2 thicks in there actually. This is a absolute monsters in this. Look at that. That is a thick boy. All right, let's go. Let's go. What I might even do, pop that there. And then I will put this on top so I can't see underneath. All right. We have a Tyler Boyd for the Bengals and a Zavin Howard. These are lovely matte cards too, if you remember from our last break. Alrighty. We have a Henry Ruggs for the Raiders, 47 of 249 there, red parallel. Alrighty. Amir Smith-Marset for the Vikings. That is 27 of 249. Again, another red parallel there. Alrighty. I'm going to go from the very back here. And it is the Jaguars. But it's not the rookie we're looking for. It is Tyson Campbell. A base rookie there for the Jags. Alrighty. I'm going to save the big boy till last. And I'll pull this one. For the Carolina Panthers, it is Terrace Marshall Jr. Oh, wow. 5 of 49. That is a lovely patch. Bang. There we go. Get a top loader for that. Open a new pack. There it is for the Carolina Panthers. That one's going out to Jack Anchor. It's a lovely card there, Jackie. 3-color patch there with Very nice. Get that on display. Alrighty. Taylor says, bend the rugs card. Yeah, just about. Just about indeed. All right. We're going side on here. Side on. It is Kyle Pitts. It's a big old chunky patch. 13 of 49. The big X. Kyle Pitts for the Atlanta Falcons. There it is there. Gonna have to go one size bigger for that. That is chunky indeed. Have to bring out the 180. There we go. Like a glove. 180 point. 13 of 49. Kyle Pitts. That one belongs to Jaden. All right. So we're left with our auto in our XR box. There we go. Let's go. Alrighty. Quinn Williams. Romeo Okwara. Gonna pull from the back here. Luke Farrell. David Johnson. Kelvin Joseph. 1 of 49 for the Dallas Cowboys. We have a vintage moments. Darian Tomlinson for the San Diego Chargers. That is numbered 80 of 149 there. It's a really nice looking card. All right, and our auto is upside down. For the New York Jets. Elijah Vera Tucker, the guard, taken in the first round for the New York Jets. Not the worst auto I've ever seen either. Elijah Vera Tucker. There for the Jets. And that is our XR box done. Alrighty. Fix this stand. There we go. That's better. Now, do we want to do the helmet or the absolute next? I will leave that up to you guys while I just quickly go back and sleeve up the XR cards. I'm thinking even helmet now. We could leave the Kaboom Hunt till last. But I am easy as. While I get these all protected up. Dr. Buddha says helmet. Get that straightened back around. There we go. All right, we'll go helmet. Everyone's saying helmet. Let's go the helmet. Just bear with me for a second just while I quickly get these sleeved up and protected. They're all lovely cards. Alrighty. Two more to go, and we're on. Alrighty. Let's rock and roll. Helmet it is. Ooh, in there with the big boy. There we go. All right, we're on. Now, remember that there's a card inside that tells us who it is. Wasn't that a debacle last time? All right. There it is there. I'm just going to move these further back. Alrighty. Now the seal is on top. Alrighty. Let's hope for a goodie. It's a good team. Alright, I'm just going to pull it out and we'll reveal that way. The Miami Dolphins. Where's this card gone this time? Here it is here. It is Bob Grease. All-American at Purdue University, 1967 NFL Draft 4th overall pick for the Miami Dolphins, two-time Super Bowl champion, two times AFL All-Star, 1971 NFL MVP, 1977 Burt Bell NFL MVP, 1977 NFL season passing touchdown leader. Miami Dolphins number 12 retired. Not a bad one to get indeed. For the Dolphins, who had the Dolphins? That one's going out to Mitchell Reginado. Congrats, Mitchell, on that beautiful piece of memorabilia there. Not bad grab at all. For the Fins. All right. I'm going to leave that parked up the back there like that. And I'll pop it back away in this box and seal that back up for you, mate. Leave that there for that. All right. Which brings us to our very last box. The one we've all been waiting for. The absolute. Let's go. Now, there's no way this box can be as hot as the last one we had. But we can try. Alrighty. So, as we all know, there's 3 mini boxes inside the one master box here. Alright. Just going to pull those 3 out there. Pop them there. That's an empty box there, lads. Alright. Almo says, I'm ready for an OC sticker. Mate, I want to deliver an OC sticker for you right this second. Let's go. All right, which box are we ripping first, legends? You decide. Top, middle, or bottom? What are we doing? You guys decide. I'm keen as. My heart's starting to race. Who knows what's in this box? Boxes, I should say. Ferdy says middle. All right, we're going middle first. So we have, apologies, we have 5 cards per mini box. Obviously 3 mini boxes. We have 3 autographs and 2 memorabilia cards per average. All right, I'm going to pop these to the side here. Alrighty. There we have it. Looks like we've got a couple of thickies in here. Couple of thick boys. Alrighty. Alrighty. Kid reporter at the back. Alright. There's some well thick cards in here. Jared Goff. Might do the old Brandon Cooks. We have Ramondre Stevenson for the Patriots. Round 4, pick number 120. That is numbered 124 of 199. For the Pats. Pats are on the board. Right there. Alrighty. Pull from the back here. We have a rookie card, 23 of 100. We have Tyson Campbell for the Jaguars. That is a fairly thick card as well. I will check the thickness of that. That might fit the 75 pointers I got over there. Alrighty. For the Washington football team, it is Dyami Brown. It is an RPA. 391 of 399 rookie premier, Dyami Brown for the Washington football team. There we go. Dyami Brown, RPA. Stick him there. All right, I'll check the thickness of this. There's a little too thick, so we're gonna go the 130. For Tyson Campbell. There we go. That's better. Locked and loaded there. All right, we're going top or bottom? Top or bottom? Box number 1 down. Cammy says top. All right, we're going top. We are going top. Top box. Come on. Need a bit of magic. Alrighty. T. Higgins. Devontae Parker. That could be an auto, so I'm going to leave that. Pull from the back. Jamin Davis, 46 of 75 for the Washington football team. We have here Jarrett Patterson, autograph for the Washington football team there. Rookie card. There we go. Get him top loaded up for the Washington football team. Alrighty. And here we have, for the Chicago Bears, it is Justin Jefferson. And it is a little patch. Sorry, Justin Fields, Justin Jefferson. Justin Fields, 74 of 199 there for the Chicago Bears. Unlikely when it says Skins last place. Yeah, they were the last pick. Justin Fields, War Room, memorabilia there. Alrighty. I will sleeve these ones up. And that will bring us to our very last mini box. Righty-o. Sleeved up, ready to go. All right. Lucky last. Last box magic. Last box magic. Alrighty. Odell Beckham Jr. We have a Juju Smith-Schuster from the back. We have a Stargazing. Bang! Patty Mahomes. That is a nice card. 31 of 50. That's a really nice looking card. Get that sleeved up. They're like a not sure, haven't seen them before. Stargazing must just be an insert. Nonetheless, nice hit there for the Chiefs. Leave that laying there. Alrighty. And we have a rookie, Jalen Darden, for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. 19 of 250. All right, which brings us to our very last card. For the Philadelphia Eagles, it is Kenneth Gainwell, running back. 11 of 100 there for the Eagles. Philly with the last card of the break. Pulling the auto. There we have it. Get that to focus. There we go. For the Eagles, the very last card of the break, which rounds out our NFL break, number 16 Legends. I'm going to finalize getting these last few cards sleeved up. Once again, a massive shout out to everyone who tuned in for this one and bought into this break as well. As I always say, I can't do this without you guys, and your support means the absolute world to me. We've got some massive things on the horizon, so stay tuned. We have so many boxes coming for more and more breaks. I'm hoping to get it to a point where we are breaking pretty much weekly now, guys. So stay tuned for that. The more breaks we can do, the better it is for everyone. So I hope you're really enjoying the content. As always, guys, if you got anything you want to let me know, any boxes that you really want to see, any feedback you've got, make sure you hit me up in the DMs. I'm always on the socials, so I'm quick to respond. Hit me up if you got any questions. If there's anything that you want to see, make sure you let me know. Yeah, it's going to be a massive 2022. I can't bloody wait. Thank you so much for an awesome 2021, guys. I'm glad we could send it out with a bang. One last break for the year. It was a ripper. I had lots of fun with you guys. Yeah, onwards and upwards. It's going to be a big year next year. It's going to be awesome. So stay tuned. Don't sleep. All right. We have lots on the cards. I'm just going to quickly get these last few ones sleeved up. Make sure I got them all sleeved up, ready to go, so I can get these out to you guys pretty well tomorrow. Catch up on the chat here. Reggie says, thanks so much, Legend. Can't wait for 2022. No, thank you, mate. Thank you for your support. I can't thank you boys enough. You and your crew, you're absolute legends. I love having you in here. I love being able to do these breaks for you guys. As I said, we have so many boxes coming. It's not even funny. So much coming, so we've got so many breaks. As I said, I want to try and get it to a point where we're pretty much breaking weekly. We can pretty much break every Sunday night, guys. So stay tuned for that. We're going to have lots on the cards. It's going to be unreal. It's going to be something. It's going to be something. Sally Joe says, thanks heaps, mate. Dr. Buddha, cheers, Legend. No, thank you, mate. Maya says, what's the next break, Tommy? Jacko says, thanks, Tom. No, thank you, Jacko. Thanks for tuning in, you bloody legend. Reggie says thanks. Elmo says thanks. No, thank you guys. As I said, I can't do this without your support. You guys are the backbone of this. I'm just this part. Without you guys, this doesn't happen. So thank you guys. As for the next break, you're gonna have to stay tuned for that one. I'm gonna keep that one on the loose lips. The tight lips. Sorry. You'll see it real soon. You'll see it real soon. Some newer boxes and an older box as well, guys. So stay tuned for that. It's gonna be a ripper. That'll be coming pretty well smack bang straight after the new year, guys. We're going to be, as I said, trying to break every week. So, yeah. I'm going to get this stuff all tidied up so I can get it all out to you guys tomorrow. With that said, I'm going to leave you guys to it. Enjoy your night. Enjoy your New Year's Eve tomorrow. I hope next year brings everyone lots of happiness. And yeah, I'll see you all then. With that being said, let it rip. I'll see you soon. All right. I'll see you later. See you, legends.